When you have a run game like with Saquon, a generational running back, he masks a lot of things, and winning masks everything. But this will go and catch up to them in the playoffs. It would surprise me if they went on one in the Super Bowl, because there's going to be a fundamentally sound team that's going to be mentally tough, that's not going to go down this road, that's going to handle them.
Okay. Bro?
Well, first of all, I get why he feels that way. He was in New England the last year of the great Randy Moss. They got beaten the first round of the playoffs, the wild card round. He was there with Chad Ochocinco, and they obviously, it didn't really work out. And so I think, guys that have been viewed as diva receivers, he's never seen it work out. So he said that later in the interview, I've never seen that work out. But I think he's wrong on this one. And I say that because if they get beat in the playoffs, it's going to be because Jalen couldn't throw it well enough, or I think Detroit and Green Bay, these teams that are close to them, will just beat them on that day. I don't think it'll be because there's friction between AJ and Jalen, because there was at least perceived friction in 2022 when they got to the Super Bowl and fell 4-point shy of beating the Chiefs. A.J. Brown had this. There were the same things going on the sideline, the histrionics. It looked like he wasn't happy when he wasn't getting the ball. All of that was happening 2 years ago. They still won the NFC and played well against the Chiefs. So I don't think this will be their downfall if they don't get to the Super Bowl.
I agree with a lot of what he's saying, and then there are some that I disagree. What I do agree with is if there is a lack of respect for the head coach in Sirianni, and it's being masked because of some of the winning that's taking place, and they're in a position in the postseason where he has to make a call and they're not all in agreement, that could potentially kind of rise up and kind of bite them in the butt a little bit. But that's one way. What I disagree with is the idea of almost how matter-of-factly he said it will come back and bite them.
I like that.
Because there is a scenario where a team with this amount of personality and vibrant energy can thrive. We had it in Green Bay the year we won it. And we had a leader in Charles Woodson at the end of the regular season come and bring us all together after one of the practices and tell us, look, guys, I've accomplished a lot as an individual. There's one thing that's eluded me, and if there's one way we accomplish this, it's with no ego. One mind, one purpose, one heart. All these things were literally then, as we went on with that in mind, we held each other accountable throughout the course of the postseason, and the rest is history, and it's engraved on our Super Bowl ring because of the no ego. So they can have all these egos right now.
So there were a lot of ego issues going on.
I mean,
in the regular
you got to
season.
think we had a lot of skill guys, a lot of guys who felt like they should be playing, should get the ball more, running backs that felt like they needed to be featured a little bit more. So there was a lot of personality there, but you have to have a individual. And we had that in Charles Woodson.
So that's kind of my concern.
You don't think they have that?
I don't know. I thought this is one of the reasons I thought the loss of Kelsey was so big, right? Kelsey was the most respected guy in the locker room, arguably, in a weird way, the best player on the team. Certainly, one of the few first, or maybe not first ballot, but no doubt Hall of Famers on the team, Jason Kelsey, and he's gone.
But he couldn't stop last year.
No, last year I think it was some emotional, spiritual funk, and some of it was the defense was terrible. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of both of those things. The guy who fits the bill of what you're describing for this team, I think, is Brandon Graham. He's not playing, and he unintentionally kind of added to the fire. It does not seem like Jalen can do that.
I would have thought he would have, like a couple years ago.
It doesn't seem like he has the true relationship with guys to do that.
Did you see this Glazer report?
Tell me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Maybe I did. About the guys going to his house and saying,
and Brandon Graham brought Big Dom. I didn't know Big Dom.
I think Big Dom might have to do it, bro.
Yeah. But Brandon Graham and Big Dom went to Jalen's house and was like, hey,
we need you
the
to connect with
quarterbacking
these guys.
is great. We need some extra connection. And Jalen absorbed it, and I don't know.
That was within the last couple weeks?
Yeah, I don't have it perfect. Before the bye week, Dusty's telling me via Glazer.
Before the bye. So not since. So post that, was A.J. Brown's commentary about the passing, all of it. So then it's like the person who came to mind for me is, because was that Woodson's first year with you guys?
No.
Okay, I mean, is like, can Saquon do that? But that doesn't really seem like his personality.
Exactly, but that's the person that I feel like it would have to be.
Because he's been so great.
He's been so great. He has the respect. We heard A.J. Brown talk about him being the greatest player. You might be the greatest player in the world. So he has the ear of these guys. Mm-hmm. He has the respect of all the offensive linemen. He's going to be respectful and mindful. He's never going to exclude himself. Yep. He's going to always be a part of it. So if there is a person, it would be Saquon.
That makes sense.
My concern for Philly is and again, maybe I'm reading too much into it. They created this drama about the passing, then had a really good passing game, and then were so smug about it that to me it feels like, and I said it yesterday, that it almost creates an obligation or expectation of, oh, okay, yeah, this is what we'll do now. And I don't think that's what is best for them. No. I think with the defense playing the way it is and Saquon being as great as he has been, I don't think that's the best thing for them. With that said, the entire conference, Wilds, it's a yeah-but conference. Yeah. Detroit's unbelievable, but those injuries. Mm-hmm. Philly won 10 in a row, but there's even the week after the drama, there's new drama with the head coach and the position coach on the sideline. Minnesota, but Sam Darnold's the quarterback. Green Bay, but they're 0-4 now against the good, you know what I mean? The teams ahead of them in the standings. Like, Washington's got a rookie quarterback. The Rams, I don't know what their but is, but set those Rams aside for now.
Romantic.
You don't buy the fact. I thought Jalen coming out when he had his whole outfit planned and he had his accessories planned. It's like, oh, we're going to be no one believes in us team. We're going to be it's us against you guys, the media team. And that worked.
That works unless it's no one believes in us, and some of those no ones are my teammates, and the us is me.
No, but that's not how it played out once you do.
That's not how it played out that game. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.